Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. We are in Cauldron Rho. I'm paused at the moment because turns out there's a lot of enemies in this room that I didn't know about, and I kind of triggered them, and this fight's taking a bit longer than expected. So right now I'm hiding and trying not to die. So let's get to it, okay? A particular note is that Ravager. Like so. One of the great things about enemies with heavy weapons is you can, if you use a Tear Blast arrow, you can remove the weapon from the machine and use the weapon against them. Like I just did against the Ravager. Alright, so now that I have actually gotten rid of the monster, or the machine, I don't know why I keep saying monster. That was causing me all kinds of problems. I can actually explore the room instead of, being stuck in this one part of it. No idea what that thing is. Looks really kind of creepy, but whatever. That kind of looks like the head of a bellowback. Oh yeah, the other really interesting thing from this room is when we entered it, Aloy observed that the machines seem to or gather blaze from the wild and then bring it back here, so the cauldron runs on life itself. Was her word. I'm not entirely sure why she refers to blaze as life itself, but I'm sure that's something that we will find out about. I always assumed blaze was some sort of like flammable fuel, because, call it blaze, and she's described it as using it for burning. let's extend this bridge. And the objective I have right now is, of course, find a way through the blaze processing chamber. Looks like part of that shell has retracted now. That was a little bit odd there. Okay, that did not take me where I thought it would take me, but okay. I thought it would take me through this shell. So here I am over here. This was the room I was just in. Gonna end up going this way. And this is the, well, you did it wrong, now here's a safety net so you can go back area. So I don't go through these doors. I have to go up that door. Are we having fun yet? Nicely done, Aloy. So that's where I was before.
That's where I need to go. The belly of this giant beast.
Where? Where do you see the belly of this giant beast, Aloy? Well, if Ravagers are the everyday enemy here... Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, if Ravagers are the everyday enemy here, what is the master of the Cauldron? I thought that was a bridge. Turned out to not be a bridge. That was an oops. I'm glad I caught it before falling.
Need them soon enough.
Well, looks like I'm making my way.
That's where I need to go.
Snap maw. Of course it's a snap maw. Ah, boy. Hate fighting snap maws almost as much as I hate fighting bellowbacks. Actually, nowadays bellowbacks aren't that bad. As with all things, all challenges in games, as you grow and get new tools and new skills and level up, things become easier. Remember when I thought scrappers were hard? There will come a time where I think snap maws are not as difficult. But this is not that time. And this is not the way down, I don't think. Unless that's the way down. Oh, it's water. That's not a big deal. There's the standard 2 watchers wandering around the Snapmaw in construction. Usual formula. Let's take care of the support watchers first before I release the Snapmaw.
I need the knowledge in the cauldrons to override these machines.
Yeah, I'm in a cauldron, Aloy. Fortunately, the Snapmaw isn't yet released.
Safe for a few minutes anyway.
Alright, I want you on my side, at least for now. Let's see what I can do about gathering everything else.
Handy.
Before we get too far, refresh my memory. What is a snap maw weak to? Fire, of course. So let's... I don't have any fire. Bombs. Alright, let's get this started. Oh. I'm glad they gave... I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad they gave a Ravager for me to grab the cannon from and take on the snap maw, because damn, that was useful. Still hurt, but could have been a lot worse. I'm just gonna wander around, make sure I didn't miss anything. For overriding. And pretty sure that's the override there. All right. Oh yeah, and I got a trophy for tearing 5 heavy weapons off of machines. I guess Ravager cannons count as a heavy weapon.
That's it. More machines I can override.
Let's see what I got. Rho overrides available. Longleg, Ravager, Trampler, Shell-Walker, and Snapmaw. That is a useful set of machines. And I got a level up, and I got an extra skill point. Wow, that was so beneficial. Alright, so let's do a quick check here. In skills, I have 2 skill points. What do I want to do? 15% damage to strike attacks, that could be very useful. 30% damage to strike attacks, that could be very useful. Dodge prowess, quiet sprint, those could be very useful. Yeah, I'm just going to get everything in Prowler. I'm going to get everything in everything, actually, but what do I want next? Craft additional ammo from the same amount of resources. I'm going to go for that one because I find I am going through resources very quickly here. But that needs a level 3, so I guess we'll wait till my next level up. Inventory, what did I get? I get the Trampler Heart. I got that a little while back. That was, I guess, the one thing. Bandit Camp, yep. I'm gonna get them. Data points. What's the data point I haven't done here yet? There we go. Cauldron Core Log. Production Oversight Analysis, Additive Manufacture Type, Intrusion Source External, Countermeasures Phase Shift, Intrusion Denied, Intrusion Source External, Countermeasure Phase Shift, Breach Firewall 3706:403, Purge Successful, Intrusion Denied. Interesting. I wonder what those are. Yeah, there's the data point. It's telling me I just got, which I just read to you. This isn't a door at all. There's nothing here. Lame. Now I have a way out, but there's those guys over there. And we're coming out into a dust storm, it looks like. What else is new? There we go. Stock up a little bit with what I can, or what I can with what I have, is what I mean.
Just a little wind, just bending the trees.
Just a little bit of wind. Well, let's test out this new power I have. By trying to override a Shell-Walker.
It carries a container on its back. I wonder what's inside. is where it ends.
I'm betting that there's some sort of challenge or trophy or something like that for overriding every type of machine. So, since Shell-Walker is one of the new types of machines that I've got to override, I figured I would go and override it. Because, you know, I like doing things like that. I'm a bit of a completionist. Just a little bit. In case you hadn't guessed or been able to tell. Now, I notice that I am now at about 300 Ridgewood, which, if I recall correctly, one of the things I needed for crafting was about 200 Ridgewood. So let's see, we got the Hunter Bow Quiver, which needs 200 Ridgewood, and a Fox Skin. I have all of those, yes. Or I have the Rope Caster, which needs 200 Ridgewood, a Raccoon Skin, which I have, yes. So I'm going to go for the Hunter Bow Quiver just because I'm not using the Rope Caster really for anything. I mean, next time I have 200 Ridgewood, sure, I will do the Rope Caster ammo. But right now, it's not really necessary. Alright, so where to next? Oh, I can, right, because I somehow managed to completely skip, this hunting ground and, campfire. Yeah, let's head over here. We'll do the hunting ground, then the bandit camp, and then we'll head over to Meridian. Because doing all the everything before progressing the main story is going to would end up being really boring. So let's head over to the hunting grounds. There we go. I believe that's the Greatrun Hunting Grounds because I've done Valley Meat. And I've done the Nora Hunting Grounds. Which is, yes, it is leading me in the right place. Awesome. We won't get to the actual hunting tasks this episode, but I will head to the hunting ground.
keep that for later.
As a matter of fact, if you recall, this is actually where I first entered Carja territory and encountered the Tramplers down there. There's day towers up there in the mountains. As I almost run off the edge of the cliff. Let's do a quick visit in at the merchant because I gathered a bunch of stuff. Done. And I'm just going to head over to this campfire over here to actually save. What the heck is that thing? That's the thing I kept trying to scan from Day Tower and couldn't. It's called a Stormbird, apparently. Let's see what the Stormbird has to say here. Highly maneuverable flying machine with a wide array of shock-based air-to-ground attacks. No body weaknesses, of course. Blaze canister. Engine is weak to tear. Chill water, lightning gun. Of course, it's got a lightning gun. Crystal braiding. I seem to remember that being a thing I wanted. Well, I guess we're taking this thing on.
those lights, the machine looks as fast as ever.
Ow. Alright, so this episode's going a bit long.
Get out of this.
There we go. Was able to successfully take out all of its engines. Ow. Cool. I did not get a Stormbird heart or lens, which is unfortunate, but I took down a Stormbird, and that's saying something. I'm going to try and just quickly do one other little thing here before I end the episode. As I'm going to override a long leg. I don't actually much care about fighting the long leg or anything like that, but taking out the or overriding the long leg will count towards the overriding all things. I think. I hope. Alright, well, I know that's a long episode. Thanks for sticking with me, but I'm going to call the end of the episode there. You know the drill, click over there, and we will go hunting next time, alright? See you then.